President Trump just this hour commuting the sentence of former Republican Congressman George Santos, who is currently serving a 7-year prison sentence for aggravated identity theft and wire fraud charges. Let's get straight to CNN's Kristen Holmes at the White House. Kristen, a bit of a Friday night news dump, I guess we could describe it, from President Trump. Did he say why he chose to do this?
Well, it seems pretty unexpected, actually, because President Trump has been lobbied on this by both Santos as well as other members of Congress like Marjorie Taylor Greene for some time, and he has always evaded answering the question of whether or not he would pardon or commute a sentence for George Santos. It does appear, looking at George Santos' Twitter, that he wrote an open letter from prison recently as this week. But if you're asking President Trump why he did it, he is linking this to Senator Blumenthal of Connecticut and saying that Blumenthal lied but never had to go to jail. And of course, Santos lied but did have to go to jail. And then really essentially saying that because Santos is a Republican, that maybe he should have his sentence commuted. This is also not the first of these former Republican politicians that he has pardoned or commuted their sentence. He did so for Representative Michael Grimm. He did so for a Connecticut governor, among others, all Republican, failed Republican politicians who had been convicted of crimes. When it comes to himself, as we know, he had been convicted of 7 years to a 7-year sentence. This says, according to Donald Trump, that as soon as he signs this pen, he is no longer going to be in any, it says releasing George Santos from prison immediately. That's what happens as soon as he signs this commutation, of course. I'm sure there's a lot that has to happen in between then. But this is a lengthy screed here about Blumenthal. I will note, it was just earlier this month, maybe 2 weeks ago, that President Trump said he was going to look into Blumenthal. He was going to do some kind of investigation into him because